And I'd like to make a motion to set our millage rate at 4.614.
Discussion on the motion. Councilmember Andres.
So, Councilman Gray, I have a question, or Councilmember Lynn, I have a question for you. So you and I ran for public office last year together, sat in many of those forums. You sent out a mailer specifically that said you would sign a you signed a no tax pledge and that you would never support any tax increase. And when I researched that no tax pledge, it actually talks about how when you sign that, you're actually fighting tax increases at every level. I'm a little surprised that after all the campaigning, I think the mailer actually said you can count on Lynn to not support any tax increases. And I think people voted for you for that. And I realized I'm stunned because of all the forums we had that you've supported the increase in the bond, you've supported the increase in the T-SPLOS, and now you're supporting leaving the millage rate. And I think it's fair that we understand how that happened in such a short period of time.
Well, first of all, let me clarify, and I want to make sure that T-SPLOS and Park Bond, we put them on the ballot for our voters to make this decision. Well, you're shaking your head, but
It's a tax increase, and this is your mailer. It's a tax increase, and you supported it.
Thank you for being well prepared. Also depends on how you define the tax increase. The result that the people are actually paying more tax next year was actually because of their property value increase. And there are many good things that are happening in Johns Creek that resulted the property value increase.
Councilmember Lynn, I just want to make sure I understand what you just said. Are you suggesting that you believe that people's property increased in Johns Creek this year?
Yes. Well,
did not happen.
That's not happened. That's the whole point of the digest coming back the same.
Right. And let me be clear. It's not because I don't think people's property appreciated in Johns Creek. I'm going to use this as one more opportunity to take a smack at the tax assessor's office. It's because they didn't do anything to revalue properties this year. But just be clear that the increase in property tax revenue is as a result of growth, not reassessments this particular year.
I apologize.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I just was asking a question. Further discussion on the motion.